So, lads, we're not quite talking WNBA right here, but this was Fenerbahce versus Besiktas. Gabby Williams, Emma Mason, Uzun, Ariel Atkins, Julie Allemond, I think. This is a team of hoopers. This is a playoff WNBA team, by the way. Fenerbahce versus Besiktas in the European Supercup final, who did not even win the Eurocup. They lost to London Lions, who had Temi Fagbenle, Holly Winterburn, Carly Samuelson, Megan Gustafson, those type of players. But they did lose. Like, that team there beat Besiktas, but London Lions does not exist as a club anymore. Oh, it does exist, but not in its current... I'm not sure it exists even as a women's club anymore. But I think, is Holly Winterburn playing for Besiktas? But either way, this was a Turkish derby. Like, look, it's a huge game. It's a huge win. Like, it'll be a huge win for Fenerbahce. But in a Turkish derby, like, we've seen what happens in Serbia. Turkey is as tough. Like, we've seen games, like, we've seen this happen before. But the one thing I will always say is, normally when it comes to these type of fans, especially at these European games, I haven't been to Serbia, I haven't been to Greece. I've been to some games where I've seen flares in outdoors. I've been at games where I've seen flares in indoors, where it's just been like, okay, cool, we have to delay the game. And the biggest problem with what happened today is they threw stuff onto the court. Like, that is dangerous. That is a no-go. That's putting players in danger. Like, if you want to look at how this game started. This is 4-2. By the way, shout out Nika Mule. I think she scored for Besiktas.
The locker rooms until the situation can be resolved. Officials is the number one.
Like, they literally ended the game. You can see the flare there.
Making a hasty retreat to the locker.
Again, like, the crowd, not quite there. This is effectively a friendly game, but still, the people that are there, this is Fenerbahce versus Besiktas. This is an Istanbul derby right here. But you're seeing that.
It really is sad.
You're seeing the flares on the floor. Like, you're seeing during the game at 4-2. Like, it's a freaking firework being thrown on the floor. I know if you guys might not be able to see it, so let me just go full screen here. There's an actual firework on the floor. Like, that's not, by the way, that's not just a flare. That is a firework. Like, this is not, like, there's a difference. Like, this obviously will cause smoke. It's a flare. It causes smoke. They threw a firework on the court. And this is outdoors as well, obviously. Like, this is, if you're talking about danger, this is probably like a 1 out of 10 danger for everybody, but they kind of know what's happening. Man, this is very dangerous. So dangerous. It's being played tomorrow with no crowd.
Another firework.
But you see there, look at that right there, like. That's mental. That is absolutely mental. What happened here? What happened here, like? What's this person doing? So somebody runs onto the floor to try, like... This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Someone tries to catch the firework and instead drags it into the crowd with people. What is he doing?
That is a very brave official here, grabbing hold of the flare and removing it from the court.
No, that's a flare, but still, removing it from the court. Like, there's people there. No one's in danger with it there. Everyone get as far away as possible. No one's in danger when it's here. Why are you bringing it towards people? Either way, mental. Absolutely mental. Like, whatever about having the flares in the stands. Whatever about having the flares in the stands. Like, that is, that's one thing. That's a bad enough as it is. But, like, you know what? You could argue that maybe it will help with the atmosphere. But not throwing it at the players. Like, that's putting the players in danger. Anyone who was found to have thrown a flare on the court needs to be banned for life. Let's be real. It'll be resumed at 4 p.m. local time. After consultation with leadership of both clubs and taking into consideration the safety of the players and team delegations, FIBA Europe has decided the game will resume at the same venue tomorrow, Thursday, October 3rd, at 2 p.m. my time, 6 or 4 p.m. Turkey time. It's 2 hours ahead of me, so it is 7 hours ahead of Eastern time. Like, it's like 9 a.m. Eastern time for you guys. But yeah, that is a mental one. That is actually kind of crazy. So like Gabby Williams, but like this Fenerbahce team is stacked. They are stacked. Like Besiktas are okay. Like again, Dana Evans is a damn good, especially in Europe where she's able to she's not on a short leash. She's a good player. I think Nika Mule's playing with Besiktas. Holly Winterburn's playing with Besiktas. And then you've got Fenerbahce, who, in fairness, like, I wouldn't be surprised if they're paying MMA Saman, like, they're probably paying MMA Saman and Gabby Williams $750K a year, maybe more, to be honest. They're paying Julie Alamon more than she was making the W, I'd say. They're paying, I think that was Julie Alamon, was it? I think this first clip is Julie Alamont. Yeah, that's Julie Alamont. Like, this team is so stacked, by the way. This Fenerbahce team. Like, the referees are genuinely scared. Like, you just can't do that. Like, it's safety is first and foremost rather than atmosphere. And it doesn't even look like there was a great atmosphere here. It looks like they literally just started chucking stuff on the court. At 4-2! At 4-2! They started chucking things on the floor, which is mental. They only got to 4-2, lads. 4-2. But, yeah, that's interesting. That's a very interesting game. But yeah, I will say it's been a bit of an interesting offseason. Like, the current WNBA playoffs are going on, whereas you've got like so many players, so many like high-level all-star-ish level players playing overseas in a high league. Like, MMA Saman, Gabby Williams, and Ariel Atkins are all all-star level players. I think there are 3 players that are better than half of Unrivaled, who did sign Brittany Griner today, which is an interesting one considering the fact with the way the court is. She might be the worst player I've ever seen in that setting. But look, she's a big name. She is a big name. So let me know what you guys think. Are you guys going to be watching the game? I might just watch it out of boredom, to be honest, because I'm going to be watching. This channel is going to... It does not live and die with Caitlin Clark. That's all I'm going to say. You better believe Paige Beckers, Juju Watkins. I'm going to be watching so much basketball this year, and I'm so happy that I can do that as my job. But anyway, yeah, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.